Clearly, she'd heard it used in context. While I don't recall the exact moment, I must have been completely frustrated and just slipped because, of course, I am always on my best behavior in front of the kids. What was disturbing, I thought at the time, was that she was using it in context as well, and she was too. When her baby sister was crying, she'd say, "Fucking baby." Or when she couldn't zip up her coat, "This fucking jacket is broke." My husband and I felt paralyzed. If we scolded her, not only would we feel like complete hypocrites, but also she would surely continue to use the word to get attention. Laughing seemed like the fastest way to have it added to her daily vocabulary. Any approach that brought awareness to the situation seemed like it would backfire. In my moment of panic, after she rolled her eyes at her baby sister and said, "Fucking Sydney, spit up again," I realized I had to shut this down now. And without thought, I quickly shot back, "You mean chicken, Sydney, spit up again?" "No, fucking Sydney," she said. "Chicken, Sydney, that's what you mean, chicken, Sydney." I got my husband on board, and over the course of the next 2 months, we made a practice of overusing chicken with hopes that our brainwashing substitution game would work. After stubbing a toe, we'd yell, "Ouch, this chicken chair is always in the way." We'd use it in any circumstance, really. "This is some chicken good pizza." Slowly, it started working, and Julia was saying, "I'm chicken freezing," and "Can I have some more chicken ice cream?" Eventually, we all dropped the chicken and called it a win. Motherhood, being the most difficult journey of my life, has challenged me in ways I didn't predict. I found that I'm now faced with a constant reminder of me, of what I'm made of, my choices, my habits, my strengths, my failures. I didn't expect this before I had kids. I thought the journey would be about them, learning who they are, learning the ways they'd grow, and discovering the infinite depths of how I'd love them. And of course it has been about that, but to my surprise, I also have to learn more about myself than ever before, and sometimes be forced to see a reflection that I'm not proud of. And this can be so, so hard. But I am reflected in my kids, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So of course when I use the F word, it comes back to haunt me. But even more haunting are the pieces of me that I'd like to ignore. That tone that I'm only partially aware of, that I use when I'm irritable, now I hear that in my daughter, and it's like nails on a chalkboard. The way the kids treat my father-in-law with little patience, even though he doesn't deserve it, I think I know where that came from. The ever-present mirror can be difficult to view, but also an opportunity for self-improvement and growth. This is, of course, positive and healthy. It reminds me that there are things I need to work on in order to be the best version of myself to model for my kids. Yet at the same time, this forced introspection takes me to the other end of the spectrum, to a place where I remember that I'm not perfect, but that this is okay because perfection isn't the goal. In fact, being a mother is a perpetual lesson in letting go. Letting go of perfection, letting go of the plan, letting go of control, letting go of the idea that everything my kids do is a reflection of me, letting go of taking mistakes too seriously, and through motherhood, I've learned to look at my reflection and really laugh at myself. We'd been on the wait list for the bilingual preschool for almost a year. We are committed to teaching the kids Spanish. Julia had been at the same in-home daycare since she was 3 months old, and now she was almost 4. In the months leading up to her start at the preschool, we spent a lot of time talking with her about her new school. The new teachers, the new place, the new friends. On the morning of her first day, I was more nervous than she was. It felt so monumental. On the short drive to preschool, I reminded Julia one last time about the new school and just how exciting it would be. We opened the door and the teacher beamed, "Hola Julia, buenos días, bienvenida a la escuela, puedes dejar los zapatos aquí." Oh my God, I forgot to tell her it would all be in Spanish. I spent so much time prepping her, and I didn't mention the most significant difference in her new routine, that it's in a new language. Julia looks at me as if to say, what the hell is this? I was not about to admit this embarrassing failure. I was trying to make a good impression here, too. I was trying to portray the image that I have it all together. So I took the obvious way out, and I blamed it on the kid. I kind of nudged her a little. Say buenos dias, Julia, come on. Say what? She asked. Go ahead, Julia. Kids. The teacher smiled at me. You speak Spanish too, right? Listen, I don't remember what I wrote on the form, and I do speak Spanish, but I haven't actually spoken to her much or at all at home. You're not going to speak only in Spanish to her, are you? As I walked away, feeling like I was leaving her lost and alone in a foreign country, the guilt started to overwhelm me. I had my huge daily mom fail already, and it was only 7:30 a.m. But I forced myself to resist the urge to be overly self-critical, and instead chose to let go. I let go of the idea that this mistake is a reflection of who I am. Instead, I chose to laugh. And laughing at myself, I thought, this is going to be a crazy chicken day for her.